Welcome back, football fans. Today we have something special. Thierry Henry himself reacts to the incredible Spain vs France match where Lamine Yamal absolutely stole the show. After a thrilling 5-4 win for Spain, Henry breaks down the game and praises this young superstar's phenomenal performance. Stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Let's dive into the magic of Lamine Yamal with Thierry Henry's reaction.
It was a great match, my friend, in Stuttgart, Germany, a clash between France and Spain. Stay until the end of the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the highlights of the match. Also, see another show from the phenomenon Lamine Yamal. With two very different halves and a score that, although close, didn't exactly reflect how the match went. In the end, Spain defeated France 5-4 and secured a spot in the 2024-25 Nations League final. It was the highest-scoring match in the tournament's history. The opponent in Sunday's final will be the Portuguese national team. Nico Williams and Marino scored for the Spanish side in the first half. After that, Lamine Yamal netted the third, and also the fifth. Pedri also scored. Mbappé reduced the lead with a penalty, Dani Vivian scored an own goal, and Kolo Muani found the net in stoppage time. Woo! How can a goalkeeper be considered the standout in a game with 9 goals and so many stars on the field? Well, that was the case for Spain's Unai Simón. He made several key saves, especially in the first half, and was crucial for the win over France. The French team, by the way, had 26 attempts compared to 15 from the opponent. He wasn't at fault for any of the goals conceded. Lamine Yamal shined again. He scored twice today. The first from a penalty he won himself. The second with a toe-poke finish in a high-speed play. His performance also featured brilliant dribbles that tormented the French defenders. The 17-year-old forward also matched a record set by Pelé. France didn't have a bad first half, at least with the ball. They created chances, but were stopped by Unai Simón. In the second half, they struggled even more to contain Spain's attack and were down 4-0 at one point. Coach Didier Deschamps' substitutions had an effect, especially with debutant Thierry coming on. He scored a beautiful goal and was directly involved in 2 others. Mbappé converted his penalty and ended a 7-game scoreless streak with the French national team. The newspaper L'Équipe highlighted young Lamine Yamal in the match between Spain and France. The 17-year-old Barcelona star scored twice in Spain's 5-4 victory this Thursday. The French paper drew attention to the striker's record. He now has 3 goals against France before turning 18, something only Pelé had done. Spain's win secured a spot in the Nations League final. In his long-distance duel with Ousmane Dembélé, Lamine Yamal, a potential future Ballon d'Or winner, left his mark. Scoring 2 goals in the 54th and 67th minutes, the 17-year-old Barcelona phenomenon took advantage of France's huge defensive mistakes without even breaking a sweat. Thanks to this performance, the prodigy joins another elite group. He became the first under-18 player to score at least 3 goals against the French national team since Pelé in 1958. In the World Cup semi-final lost to Brazil, 2-5, highlighted L'Équipe. Yamal had already scored against France in the Euro 2024 semi-final, in Spain's 2-1 win. With Thursday's 2 goals, he equaled Pelé's number of goals against France before turning 18. Pelé scored 3 goals against the French in Brazil's 5-2 semi-final win at the 1958 World Cup. The American website The Athletic also highlighted Yamal's performance. The Spaniard was called brilliant by the outlet, which also praised Thierry's stunning goal and the emotion of the 9-goal match. And Mbappé didn't escape criticism, because Lamine Yamal was the star of the game. Internet users didn't hold back and mocked the Real Madrid star for the situation involving him and Yamal. Some even went as far as to jokingly call the Spaniard Mbappé's father. Although he scored one of France's goals, Mbappé couldn't prevent the defeat, and the internet didn't forgive him. On social media, one user wrote, He's really Mbappe's dad. Lamine Yamal, the biggest nightmare of the Ninja Turtle, referring to the French striker's nickname from his PSG days. It's worth noting that this season, Lamine Yamal has beaten Mbappe in 4 head-to-head clashes, 3 of them with Barcelona against Real Madrid, and now with Spain. Now, Lamine Yamal will try to win his 2nd title with Spain. The forward will face the Portuguese national team, led by veteran Cristiano Ronaldo, next Sunday, June 8th, at Allianz Arena. This season has been surreal for the kid. With a renewed contract with Barcelona until June 2031, Lamine Yamal became the most valuable player in the world. The 18-year-old Spanish winger was valued at approximately $2.5 billion according to the list by the Football Observatory, CIES. Even at a young age, Yamal was one of Barcelona's standouts this season and became a contender for the Ballon d'Or. In total, he scored 18 goals and provided 21 assists in 55 matches. He won La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup. Once again, Lamine Yamal made the football world bow to his majestic play. So much so that one of France's greatest footballers, Thierry, now a commentator, showered the boy with praise. Henry was saddened by France's defeat, but was moved by what he saw from Yamal in the game. He said, "Lamine Yamal, it's hard to believe he's only 16. The maturity he shows on the field, the way he makes decisions under pressure, that's something you usually only see in much more experienced players." Speaking about Yamal's playing style, he said, "He has that quiet confidence, you know? He doesn't force plays, but he also doesn't hide. He understands the right moment to speed up, to dribble, to release the ball. That's game intelligence. And it's not easily taught." Henry didn't hold back praise, even comparing Yamal to current football icons. When you see someone that young performing at such a high level, you start to remember other names who emerged early, like Messi, Mbappe. But Lamine has his own style. He's more associative, more technical, very Barça, very La Masia. He also talked about Yamal's success with Spain. If Spain can give him the right environment, protect him, and let him evolve at his own pace, they'll have a special player for many years. He could be the kind of talent that changes the course of a generation. And he concluded by analyzing Yamal's tactical movement on the field. Look at this. He receives the ball with his back to goal, already knows where the defender is, turns, accelerates, and breaks 2 lines with a simple pass. That's game reading. That's pure talent. And again, he's only 16. Lamine Yamal has come to fill the gap left by 2 geniuses who are saying goodbye to the game, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. And we are all privileged to witness him putting on a show on the pitch.
Wow, what an absolutely incredible game and an unforgettable performance from Lamine Yamal. It's rare to see a young talent, especially someone just 16 years old, display such maturity, skill and composure on one of the biggest stages in international football. Even football legends like Thierry have been left speechless, completely amazed by Yamal's ability to control the game and make a massive impact against a powerhouse like France. This match wasn't just a victory for Spain, it was a statement to the entire football world. It showed that this new generation of Spanish players, led by stars like Lamine Yamal, has what it takes to compete and dominate at the highest level. If Spain keeps playing with this intensity, confidence and talent, I have no doubt they will overcome Portugal and lift the Nations League trophy. The future looks incredibly bright for La Roja, and Yamal could be the key figure in this exciting new era. I want to hear from you. What do you think about Lamine Yamal's performance? Do you believe Spain has what it takes to win the final? Drop your opinions and predictions in the comments below. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of the latest reactions, analysis, and highlights. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.